Hello again, Algebra 2 students. We are back in our absolute value function syllabus, and we are now concluding Tier 1 with Lesson 8, which has to do with domain and range. So let's check that off and scroll down. So here we are at domain and range, Lesson 8 in Tier 1. And again, we want to always start with sketching a graph of our absolute value function. So again, we want to identify our transformations. So we have a reflection, vertical reflection right there, because we have a negative outside of the absolute value expression, and then outside of the absolute value expression we also have a vertical transformation or shift of up 1. I'm going to sketch that real quick, and I know I start up 1 on my y-axis, and I'm upside down because of my vertical reflection. So there's my sketch, and it goes on forever. So now let's come over and talk about domain. We know from Unit 1 that the domain is the set of all possible x values. As this goes on forever, what are all the possible x values that this can take place if we shade it? Well, as this keeps going and going and going and going, I can meet every x value. So therefore, I know that my domain is from negative infinity to positive infinity. Now let's talk about my range. So my range is a set of all possible y values. So when I come over to my graph, and let me extend these lines a little bit more so that you can see it. So this line will come this way and this line will come this way. So now when I'm working with my range, I can do all my possible y values. Well, this, again, these lines go on forever, so I'm going to hit all of these y values. But as soon as I get to my maximum at my vertex, I don't have any more y values above that. So at my vertex, that's where my y values stop. So that makes my range from negative infinity, because it can be all the way down here somewhere, and it stops at my vertex, which y value of my vertex is positive 1. So my range is negative infinity, positive 1.